guys, welcome to my channel. Before we start anything, go ahead and subscribe, click that bell right now. Okay, we're gonna go straight into it because it's a pretty long detailed video and I just want us to start right away. I'm gonna start with my primer, and I believe this is the Revlon, I'm not sure which. I'm gonna go ahead and put every single product I used down below so you can go ahead and see what kind of products. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add dupes, because I kind of used, you know, drugstore makeup and I mixed it with high-end makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dupes next to the high-end makeup so you can find, you know, cheaper versions, because you know, this is a channel for learning, and I don't really want you guys to go all out and buy expensive products when you're learning out, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with the brows. I only did one brow in this video, and as you can see, my brow is growing out because I got my brows done on my birthday, and my lady was not available. I went somewhere else, and it was a disaster. They did not go by my eyebrow shape, and they messed it up. So I kind of fill it in differently than I usually would. I fill it, like I overfill it, because that's what my eyebrows would usually look like. I have, you know, thick bushy eyebrows. Usually the ends of my eyebrows are pretty thin, but I get my eyebrows microbladed, so you know, there should be no reason why they messed up on my brows. But I kind of did that brow especially very bushy, very messy, and then cleaned it up. I just kind of wanted to explain that so it doesn't look like I'm doing my brows crazy. I wanted like my brows back. Basically, I was trying to recreate my natural brow. But I'm going ahead and pencil my brow in. You guys can pay attention. I did not fast forward this part because I want you to really see what I'm doing. I'm kind of just creating that fade effect in the front, brushing it out. Right over here, I'm going in with my concealer. As you can see, I'm using a flat brush to go in with my concealer. And I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows. I'm kind of just going over right under my brow. You can see I start in the middle towards the end before I come forward. And I do the same thing for the top. I kind of start at the end, and then I kind of bring it forward to clean it up.
I'll never let you go. Nobody with them other honor them run the show like an arrow on a bow. Shoot it up into my soul. And even if I'm bleeding, nobody have to know. Cause you alone are the beat of my heart. And cold but it's sexy and hot. And champion lover, you a boss up the chart. And conquer them like a Spartan. If you are gonna be nominated, my number one candidate. This your love, they carry heavy weight. Don't keep me waiting.
Yes, you are my nominate. My number one candidate. This love, they carry heavy weight. Don't keep me waiting.
I used my flat brush to clean up that concealer just a tad. But now I'm just putting a lighter concealer on my eyes because I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow there. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean that brow and then go ahead and blend that concealer on my eyes before I put my eyeshadow on. When blending for your eyebrows, you kind of just want to tap. So I know it looks like I'm swifting, but I'm not. I'm tapping it in to my skin, and I'm not worrying about the color not blending completely because it's clearly not my skin color, and we're going to put foundation on that. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting it to blend out just a tad, because we're going to put concealer on that area again when we contour. So I'm not worried about that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and blend my eyes out. When you're blending, stay in place. Especially when you're blending your eyes, stay in place. Don't blend all the way to your brow before you wipe that brow off. You don't want to do that. You want to stay in your eyes. Stay in place when you do that, okay?
Something they pin me and I can't deny. Although you kai. See the body.
I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 colors from my Juvias Lace Chocolate Palette. I'm just gonna top on the first color. I don't know the name of this color, but I'm just tapping it on, and I'm using 2 chocolate shades, so 1 dark shade and just 1 brown shade just to thin it out. So you can just watch me add on, and all I'm doing, you can see I'm not swapping, I'm not swatting, but you get my point. I'm kind of tapping it on. I'm not like swiping it. I think that's what I should be using, swiping, but I'm just kind of tapping it on. Okay, so just tapping until I feel like I have enough products to cover all my eyes where there's no type of creases there. I'm just covering everything up. And then here I'm going ahead and grabbing the lighter brown color and just kind of fading it out. I'm not doing it all the way to my eyebrow, but I'm going a little bit up the brow bone. So you could just watch what I'm doing, just kind of, I guess this part you could say I was doing a little swiping. I was doing a little swiping here. I was not tapping because I'm blending it out, you know. I'm blending the shades. I want the shades to blend together. I don't want it to look like 2 different shades. Now that we're all done, I'm going to go in with my Juvias Place foundation. I'm just going to put that foundation on. I don't use too much foundation. I don't really have much to cover with my skin, thankfully. Sometimes I color correct depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing that day, but for this look, I really wanted to go for a simple look, nothing too crazy, just very pretty and very simple. So I did not use too much foundation, just a tad bit. We're gonna go in with our concealer now. We're gonna go ahead and start with our chin, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to our forehead, and then we're gonna go to our nose. And with my nose, I kind of do like a little I don't know what to call it. It's just to get that, you know, pointy nose shape. We're gonna put some under our eyes. I do like a kind of like a triangle shape just to get that contour shape, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and put some right under my contour line. My contour line right there. And what I'm gonna do, I kind of like my under eye to be just a tad brighter than the rest of my face, so I add a lighter concealer right under. It makes a difference to me. It makes a difference. You're gonna notice at the end when we're done that it definitely makes a difference, because it's gonna, my face, like, you know, under my eyes looks different from the rest of my face. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I waited just a little bit off camera. Well, I didn't wait, but I fanned my face just a bit off camera because I like my concealer to dry down just a bit before I start to blend it out. And as you can see, I'm not swatting again. Oh god, swatting. Is this, somebody put this under the comments, swatting, swiping. But anyway, I'm tapping the concealer on. I'm not swapping. I'm not honestly, I need to stop saying that because I'm struggling, but I'm kind of just tapping on the concealer. You know, I don't want to have any creases under my eyes, so I'm just tapping, tap. You can look up when you're doing right under your eye. It really helps. That's what I do. I kind of just look up so I can really get right under there. Tap.
My number one candidate. This love, they carry heavy weight. Don't keep me waiting.
Girl, I know.
Oh, desire.
Loving you be my desire. You dey hide me like fire.
Oh,
Don't keep me waiting. Girl, I know go tire. Loving you be my desire. You dey hide me like fire.
oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Juvias Place foundation stick to contour. I prefer foundation stick over contour sticks. I feel like it goes on smoother. I have not tried the Fenty contour sticks, and that's the only contour stick I have heard good news about when it comes to going on super smooth. So I will try that later, but for now this is my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose, and I always start in the middle all the way down. I do that thing with my face again, and I'm telling you guys, it really helps because you see how skinny my nose gets. It makes contouring my nose so much easier. I start in the middle all the way down, and then I go ahead and continue it from my brow all the way down. It really just gives you that skinny shape. You can see the difference from after I added that contour. And then I'm gonna go ahead and contour my cheeks next, and we're gonna go ahead and contour it upwards. So you always want to go upwards when it comes to contouring your cheeks. The whole point of contouring your cheeks is to get that shape in your face. You want that shape in your face. That's the whole point. So you want to contour upwards, not downwards. You're not trying to make your face look like it's drooping, okay? You want your face to look lifted, and that's the noise I like to call it. I don't know, but it's just, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. And I contour my forehead downwards. You don't want to go to I don't want to go on my lace, so I contour downwards. You want everything to blend so you don't look super light. I contour my jawbone upwards a little bit and downwards at the same time because I want it to blend with my neck. So I kind of go upwards, and at the same time I'm also going downwards. I'm kind of blending both ways. I need it to match with my neck, but I also want to remove that harsh contour line I put at the bottom there. I'm going ahead and just blending it out after. Yeah, I'm doing my dance. I do that. I start dancing when I'm seeing them come together because a bad bitch is coming. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the same brush I used to put the concealer on, because now you can see something, like you can see the harsh lines that the contour created. So I'm just kind of blending that out a little bit before I put my powder on. Go ahead and go in with my Juvias Place baking powder or face powder, whatever you want to call it. And first, before I bake, I always go in a first time with my powder. I kind of just press it in, lightly press it in. So don't like, just lightly press the powder in, and this really helps with the flashbacks. When I do this, I do not get any flashbacks. So to avoid flashbacks, take this step seriously, girl, okay? Because you don't want your pictures getting all messed up. I press it in, and I do it to every single part that I contoured on, what I highlighted on, and I kind of just pressed it in, and then right after that I go in and bake.
Don't keep me waiting.
Girl, I know. Loving you be my desire. You dey hide me like fire. Don't keep me waiting. Girl, I know go tire. Loving you be my desire. You dey hide me like fire.
Don't keep me waiting. But don't keep me waiting.
I'm looking at Jim and back blend on my way now.
I just wanted to come in to explain this part real quick. So I'm cutting my contour line with baking powder, but I actually used my Fenty baking powder for this part, and I used a darker color, as you could tell, because I don't really want that line to be too bright. I don't want it to be too bright, so I went in with just a darker shade of powder just to cut that line. That's it. I just wanted to explain that real quick. I don't want you guys to be confused. And then I'm going in. This is actually a blush, so it's a MAC blush. It's just really, really dark. I think it's a darker shade. I forgot the name. I'm gonna leave it in the subscription box, but I don't think they sell this product anymore, which is why I broke the lid. I don't know where it is. I lost the lid. That's why it looks like that. I swear I'm not ghetto, but I don't want to let go of it, and they don't sell it anymore, and it's my favorite, so it's staying. And that's what I used to contour first. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with my nose that I did the first time. I'm kind of just covering. I'm doing the same thing I did with the cream when it comes to the powder. Just the same process. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Maybelline pressed powder just to remove all that baking powder off my face. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in all the areas that I baked except for that contour line, because you know you really want that cut there. So I'm going to leave that for the end, but I'm just going to clean this part up.
I'll never let you go. Nobody with them other honor them run the show like an arrow on a bow. Shoot it up into my soul. And even if I'm bleeding,
I'm just kind of going over it just a little bit with that contour powder. Just a tad. I'm not doing too much. I'm not adding too much. Like, I'm not adding more products. Just kind of whatever's on the brush. I'm just kind of tapping and just, you know, just fixing up what all that powder took away. I'm going in with my Fenty bronzer. I think this is either, I don't know if they call it, I don't know, it's a bronzer to me, but I think it's a contour powder. I don't know, it comes on as a bronzer on my face, but I'm gonna put that in the description box. I believe it's a bronzer. So I'm going in with my Fenty bronzer, and I'm not putting this all over my face because it does have like a little, it has like a red tint. You could see that. So I'm not putting it all over my face. I don't want my face to be red. Just my forehead and my cheeks, and of course my nose. My nose contour is so important to me, guys. I'm constantly working on my face contour and my nose contour. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Juvias Face blush, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in, I believe that was Maybelline, my Maybelline blush as well. That was a blush, but it kind of has like a highlight to it, so I like to put it on as a highlight. And I'm going ahead, I'm putting my Bobbi Brown highlight. That's my favorite highlighter, guys, my Bobbi Brown highlighter. I'm putting it right on top of that Maybelline, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my nose, my eyebrows, and then yeah, look at it coming together. I love seeing it coming together. That highlight went a little bit out of place, so I just went ahead and, you know, corrected that. But now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline pressed powder one more time just to clean up that contour line, and I'm putting just a bit of eyeliner right under. I'm not doing too much under eyeliner, just a tad. You could see that there wasn't much on. I just kind of wanted it to be just a little bit dark. You know, we're going for a natural pretty look, so I didn't want too much there. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal mascara. This is definitely a dupe for, what mascara is it? I think it's Better Than Sex. Yes, this is the dupe for Better Than Sex mascara. I love this mascara. It does the same thing. I've tried Better Than Sex, and I feel like it's the same damn mascara. Just one is more expensive than the other. I'm going to go ahead with my lip liner, and this is by B.Simone. This is my B.Simone lip liner, and guys, I love this lip liner. It goes on so smoothly. My favorite lip liner used to be the ColourPop one, but they don't sell it anymore. My favorite color is gone, and I moved on to the B.Simone, and I love this color. And this is also, I think this is ColourPop. I'm gonna put in the description below, I'm not sure. But did you see what I did there? So I blow onto my lipstick before I blend. I find it easier to blend it out with the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Lavish lashes, and yes, this is the final look. I hope you guys loved it. Thank you for watching. I forgot to put setting spray on, so please do not be like me. Don't forget your setting spray, okay? See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.
Don't keep me waiting.